Broadcasting more than 2,000 games live and archived in 15 sports in over 10 counties in western Pennsylvania, as well as being the exclusive home for all the WPIHL playoffs and championships for nearly 2 decades. Anytime, anywhere, always there. We are the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Welcome to coverage of the 2018 PIHL Penguins Cup Playoffs, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. The high school hockey playoffs at Trib, hssn.triblive.com, are sponsored by UPMC Sports Medicine, by Excella Health, by Seton Hill University, by J&J Distributing, by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, by 380 Discount Warehouse, by AstroTurf, by Carlow University, and by Trib Total Media.
From the Island Sports Complex on Neville Island, it is continuing coverage of the PIHL on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Alongside my broadcast partner, James Dotson, I'm Steve Nagler. Glad you could be with us. Tonight, the Penguin Cup playoffs begin as we bring play-in action to you in Class Single A. The number 8-seeded Sewickley Academy Panthers play host to the number 9-seeded Fox Chapel Foxes. So glad you could join us. Hopefully you're enjoying the video stream and just all the clarity that we are going to be able to bring to you here tonight. James, we turn the page on basketball as the WPIHL playoffs very excitingly begin and end over the weekend, and we turn the page to PIHL and the hockey playoff season.
And we're ready to get things going with two teams in an 8-9 matchup here tonight. A winner will take on the 1-seed and undefeated Bishop McCourt. And just always good hockey and a couple of high-scoring teams here tonight as well. Should be seeing a lot of action up and down the ice and probably a lot of pucks fought in the back of the net.
Yeah, these two teams have had very good seasons in Class 1A. Sewickley Academy finished in 6th place in 1A with a record of 13-7, 26 points on the year. They scored 94 goals in the regular season, gave up 64, and they come into the playoffs having won 4 straight. Fox Chapel is hot themselves. They finished in the number 9 position in the PIHL Class Single A with a record of 11-9, good for 22 points. They scored 119 goals in the regular season, gave up 82, amassed 232 penalty minutes, but they finished 4-1 coming into the playoffs. So both these teams are feeling pretty good about themselves. Both teams pretty hot coming into the most important point of the season.
Well, how about Fox Chapel? They were in 2A a year ago. Won 11 games this year. They were winless last year, and in fact, their leading goal scorer, Chase Villani, has more goals this season, 30, than the Foxes had as a team last year. So just an amazing turnaround there, and when you look at that too, the fact that now they're averaging nearly 6 goals per game, 5.9 officially, just really impressive work, and then their goalie, Tyler Radigan, playing very well as well.
Yeah, you mentioned the Fox Chapel Foxes and the scoring that they've seen. Chase Villani has really lit it up for them. 30 goals on the year, 26 assists, good for 56 points. That's among the leaders in Class Single A. But the Krahofsky twins, or brothers, I should say, have been outstanding as well. Shane Krahofsky with 20 goals, 26 assists, good for 46 points. Seth Krahofsky, 17 goals and 20 assists, good for 37 points. You mentioned Tyler Radigan, the goaltender for Fox Chapel. We'll talk about him. He's played every single game the Foxes have played in this year. On the other side, under head coach Chris Chiasano, the Sewickley Academy Panthers have a lot of scoring depth as well. They're led by Michael Hertzberg. who has 25 goals on the regular season, 11 assists, good for 36 points. Matthew Heidekevich with 17 goals, 16 assists, 33 points. And Jack Dugan, 12 goals, 12 assists, good for 24 points. And again, we'll talk about the starting goaltenders on all their numbers in just a second, but Colton Luther will get the nod for Chris Chiasano's Sewickley Academy Panthers.
You mentioned Michael Hertzberg, a leading scorer. 25 goals, 11 assists. That's only in 14 games as well, Steve. Missed some time throughout the course of the year. He also has 4 shorthanded goals as well. So getting it done on both ends of the ice. A two-way player, exactly what you want to see. And with Jack Dugan in there as well. And love seeing a defenseman and Tommy Gordon with double-digit goals on the season. 5 different Panthers with double-digit goals this season.
12 teams make the playoffs in Class Single A. 4 play-in round games that essentially are first-round games. Our game here tonight at RMU Island Sports Complex, the number 8 and number 9 seeded Sewickley Academy Panthers and Fox Chapel Foxes, respectively. Happening elsewhere tonight, Westmont Hilltop, the number 7 seed, takes on South Park. That's happening at First Summit Arena. That game has already begun. That's an 8-10 start. Number 6 South Fayette taking on Chartiers Valley. That game probably close to being over. That game started at 7 o'clock at the Mount Lebanon Rec Center. And then the only game tomorrow night in terms of play-in round action, the number 5 seeded Indiana Indians will take on Kiski at 7:30 at S&T Bank Pavilion. Winner of this one will take on the number 1 team in Class Single A. A big ask for both of these teams, Sewickley Academy and Fox Chapel. Whoever makes it through here tonight, they will take on undefeated Bishop McCourt. The Crimson Crushers have been outstanding so far on the year. You look at the years they've had, 20-0, and they have outscored their opponents by a total of 140 to 43.
Taking a look at our starting goaltenders for Fox Chapel and Sewickley Academy. Start with Fox Chapel goalie Tyler Radigan, 11-9 record on the year, a .395 goals against average. Mentioned he started and played in all the games, and when we were talking to the coaches before the game, Steve, we wanted to confirm that Tyler was starting in goal, and the one coach said, yes, I hope so, because he's all we have in the net. But a 86% save rate, very impressive work on the year for Tyler Radigan. He's going to need to be good to take on this very diverse Sewickley offense.
And the starting goaltender for the Sewickley Academy Panthers is Cole Luther. Cole Luther in the home white jersey on the other side of the rink. Luther is 9-5 on the year, .286 goals against average, .912 save percentage, and those are numbers that will, I think, rival almost anybody in the PIHL. Those numbers are good for goaltenders at the NHL level.
Oh, absolutely, and especially when you look over 90%, 91% save rate is, I think, the number that really sticks out there, and they've done a good job of being able to mix him in as well. He's not going to have a full 20-game rotation on him. So to be able to go and take some shots, and he's going to need to. Again, Fox Chapel averaging nearly 6 goals per game. He's only allowing 2.8 goals per game. Something's got to give. That's the question. And I think very much so. Whichever goaltender can, quote-unquote, stand on his head tonight is the team that's going to end up victorious and going on to take on Bishop McCourt.
Cole Luther has played 14 of the 20 games that the Panthers have played. Thomas Sykes has played the other 6. Sykes with a 4-2 record, 4.00 goals against average, and .858 save percentage. These two teams familiar with one another, as these two teams played back on Monday, January 15th. It was a shootout. We might have that once again here tonight. Fox Chapel defeated Sewickley Academy by the score of 7-5. In that game, the Krahowski brothers were outstanding. Both Seth and Shane Krahowski with 2 goals and an assist each in that one. And for Sewickley Academy, Matthew Heidekevich had 2 goals. Cole Luther did start for Sewickley. He was the one that took the loss. He faced 52 shots that night and made 45 saves. Tyler Radican was the less busy of the 2 goaltenders, faced 29 shots and made 24 saves.
That's one of the crazy stats as we were getting ready for this and checking out these two teams. that Fox Chapel averages 38 shots per game. I mean, they just let it rip at the net, and they look for deflections, look for anything they can in front of the net, clean up the garbage. If a goalie isn't ready to get to control a rebound, they're ready to pounce on it and get the puck into the back of the net, which is, again, a really good feeling, especially compared to last year where they scored less than 30 goals on the entire season.
Special shout out to Chelsea Roundtree and Megan Masiosi on camera. And they will do a great job tracking this one for you. Jess Levo and Chris Lackner doing the production duties here tonight. So happy that you could be with us, and hopefully you're enjoying the video aspect. New video system in place since the weekend. Crystal clear quality as these two teams finish their warm-ups as we get the buzzer signaling very close to opening puck drop. And
remember, these video streams live and archive. You can go back and watch it anytime at tribhssn.triblive.com. Glad to give it to you, and glad to have everybody ready and raring to go here. 17 minutes on the clock as they're about ready to get things going between the Foxes and the Panthers.
Yeah, these two teams getting their marching orders from their coaching staffs, all huddled up around their own goal. The Sewickley Academy Panthers, the higher of the two seeds, are in their home whites, while Fox Chapel will be in their road blacks. We will pause for our national anthem. With 12 teams in this Class Single A bracket, the top 4 teams get byes in the first round, automatically advance into the quarterfinals. Bishop McCort, as we talked about, they're the number 1 seed. Number 2 seed is Meadville, as Meadville will await the winner of Westmont Hilltop. Number 3 seeded Thomas Jefferson will face the winner tonight of South Fayette and Chartiers Valley. And the number 4 seeded West Allegheny Indians will take on the winner of Indiana and Kiski. All those games will happen on Thursday here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
And if you think the number 1 seed Bishop McCord has any rooting interest in this game, you're probably right, because last year, as the one of the top teams in the 1A classification, they took on Sewickley Academy, who need to make a run to make it into the playoffs, and it was a big upset as Sewickley Academy won that match 4-1. So maybe McCourt looking for a chance to return the favor, or maybe just hoping not to have a repeat match of one way or the other. We won't be the ones to know, but we do know that game will be on Thursday night at Trib HSSN.
Tyler Radigan in net on the left side for the Fox Chapel Foxes in black. Again, 11-9 record, 3.95 goals against average, 8.66 save percentage. Cole Luther in his home white to the right, 9-5 record, 2.86 goals against average, and 9.12 save percentage. Face-off won by the Fox Chapel Foxes back in their own zone. Playing the puck is Willie Doyle. They'll throw the puck in deep. Here comes Villani, shovels the puck to the net. Good save by Luther. And Sewickley Academy come back the other way. Panthers, Gordon gets shoved off against the wall by Chase Villani. Back to Mateus Young. Shot right on. Save made. Now Gordon will pick the puck up. Tommy Gordon back to the right point. Pass is picked off, though, by Seth Krahofsky. And tries to find Valani. Can't. Valani will get to the puck first, although he's bodied off the puck on a nice check by Chris Martin. Back behind the Sewickley Academy net. Puck gets poked around to Andrew Beck. Back on the near boards. Loses control. The puck comes right out in front. Shot right on by Shane Krahofsky. Another save made by Luther. Back at the right point. Stites' shot goes wide of the net. Picked up there by Thomas Young. Gets the puck all the way around. They're going to wave off icing. Say it could have been played at the left point by the Fox Chapel Foxes.
Luther has to be on his game already. 2 big saves, including that last one from point blank from Shane Krahofsky.
Ben Mohan picks the pass off. Throw the puck deep. Now Dugan keeps it in at the left point. Shoved off on a nice check by Michael Kilmer. But here's Dugan. Gets chopped down by Stites. Puck comes all the way around to the right point. Will be played by Jackson Paul. He'll get it in deep. Played there by Reed Troutman. All the way around. Can't come out. Finally it does. Meekin couldn't keep it in. Henry Meekum loses control of the puck. And the puck will come all the way around to Luther. Puck jumps up into and out of his glove, and then he'll finally glove it down with 15:10 to go in a scoreless first period.
Well, Michael Kilmer coming all the way up from defensive position, going all the way straight to the net, and that puck just kind of floated up in the air. Luckily, right there, Luther able to catch the changeup, so to speak, and be able to snag it and freeze it for a faceoff.
Faceoff will come to on Cole Luther's left. Faceoff won by Michael Hertzberg, leading goal getter for the Sewickley Academy Panthers. He loses control of the puck. Goes back to the right point, kept in by Doyle for the Foxes. Puck comes to Sewickley Academy's Henry Meekum. Throws the puck wide. He will go off on a change, and Panthers will dump it in deep. Played by Fox Chapel. Nice move by Jacob Miskey to get around a white jersey. Now they turn the puck over. Here's a chance right in front. Shot right on. Save made. A good chance for Peter Curran, but he is turned away by Radigan. Back the other way comes Valani. He can really skate as he dumps it into the far corner. Loses control of the puck, but is picked up again by Fox Chapel. Back to Doyle at the right point. Can't handle. Finally, he gets control of the puck. Shot never makes it to the net. Good block by Grant Recker. He's down back behind the Sewickley Academy net, played by Thomas Young. Finally, they get the puck back to the Fox Chapel blue line. Looking to turn the other way comes Valani. Can't take a pass from the defense. Able to chip it out is Logan Fullerton for the Panthers. And Seth Krahofsky will gain control of the puck. He loses control. His pass is picked off by Tommy Gordon. Back coming the other way is Fox Chapel with some speed. Reed Troutman over to Stites. Stites chops it out in front of the net. Nobody there. It'll be played there by Thomas Young. Young will just quickly throw the puck around to the near boards, played by Andrew Beck. Up to Fullerton. His clearing pass gets chopped away. Back deep into the Panthers' end. Played there by Ricky Downey. Downey for the Foxes, back onto the stick of Kilmer. Now a shot goes wide of the net, all the way around and played by Andrew Beck. Finally, the Sewickley Academy Panthers able to get the puck out of the zone. Just under 13 minutes to go in the first period, scoreless between Fox Chapel and Sewickley Academy. Number 8 and number 9 teams in this play-in round of Class 1A. McIver back on the puck for the Fox Chapel Foxes. They lose control as the puck will come back out onto the stick of Jack Dugan for the Panthers as he fires it all the way around. Heidekevich back to the left point. Doesn't make it all the way to the net. McIver actually knocked it down. Shot coming from Jackson Paul at the left point. Puck chips out. Valani now with speed through the neutral zone. He'll find Shane Krahofsky, who will dump the puck in deep. Valani will go chasing after it. Good play by Jackson Paul to kind of body him away from the puck. Picking the puck up is Henry Meekum. He overskates and Then his pass to clear the puck is picked off. Finally, the Panthers come back the other way. Here comes Henry Meekum. Drop pass for Mohan, and the puck is saved by Radican into the net. We're going to get a stoppage with 11:49 to go, still scoreless.
But a lot of back and forth action here, Steve, and a couple of great opportunities. Fox Chapel doing a good job cycling the puck and getting that forecheck available early, not letting Sewickley Academy get out of the zone easily, and then coming on the other end, a nice save there at the end. Just to poke it out of play for Radigan and kind of slow things down. I think each of these teams a little bit of some jitters first round of the playoffs maybe, just need to get into the flow of the game.
Face-off won by Sewickley Academy by Hertzberg. Dump it into the far corner. Played there by Sam Stites. It will systematically come out, but the exit pass can't be played by Ronald Baird. Back around the far boards, played by Charlie Muse, back behind the net to Grant Recker. Up to Muse again. Chips it out. Now we're going to get a stoppage of play.
Hand pass, I think, is what they're calling against Fox Chapel. But what I'm seeing in the early going here, now having a discussion.
Oh, we lost power is the problem. Oh. So we don't have any power to the scoreboard.
We can tell you 11:22 left to go here in the opening period. And what I've seen so far from both these teams is they're going and they're trying to take advantage of those quick shifts, those quick changes that the other teams are making. Any chance that they can try to get an odd man rush because of a line change, they're going to take it. Saw an odd man rush almost happen for Fox Chapel, a nice board-to-board pass a couple of minutes ago, ended up leading to a shot just blocked to the side nicely by Luther on the other end. Right after that, actually, Sewickley Academy comes down the other end, tried to get a quick 3-on-2, but good defensive play coming back and making a save. And both teams, again, also trying to get a lot of traffic in front of these goaltenders. They're going to have their wits about them if they're going to be able to make these saves today.
Clearing pass knocked down by Ronald Baird at the Sewickley Academy blue line. They'll have to regroup. Coming out with speed is Hertzberg. Here he comes against the whole Fox Chapel team, going down the right wing. Nice poke check by Reed Troutman. Last line of defense. Winding up through the neutral zone, Kilmer, he loses control of the puck. D to D go the Sewickley Academy Panthers. Jackson Paul will dump it in, chase after it. Here comes Fox Chapel. Good move by Sam Stites through the neutral zone as he weaves his way. Takes a shot, but it's knocked down by Hertzberg. Back to the point. Shot by Ronald Baird, never makes it to the net. Now a pass picked off by Stites. He is dumped, no penalty called. Now Hertzberg picks the puck back up in his own zone. He will try to skate the puck out. Has his pocket picked by Seth Krahofsky. Krahofsky can't get a shot off, and here comes Sewickley Academy's Peter Curran down the left wing. He will throw the puck in deep, and he will chase off. Pass up to Seth Krahofsky. Finds Villani with speed through the neutral zone. He will throw the puck in, and first one there is Shane Krahofsky. He loses control of the puck, but picking it back off is Villani. Backhand shot right on, save made, rebound right out in front, and the Foxes can't control.
Sewickley, good job cleaning up that trash right in front of the net, but long shifts that they're stuck inside their defensive end so far, Steve.
Sewickley Academy having trouble getting out of their own zone at times. Here is Thomas Young. He will throw it the length of the ice. It's going to be an icing call with 9:44 to go in the first period. Still scoreless between Fox Chapel and Sewickley Academy.
That's not a bad play there by Young. In PIHL hockey, icing, you are still allowed to have a line change. You're allowed to change your players. So unlike NHL, where you have an icing, you have to keep the same players on the ice. Just get it out of there, get some fresh legs out on the ice, and live to fight another day.
Face-off comes to the right of goaltender Cole Luther. Duncan Regan will do battle with Matthew Heidekevich. Heidekevich wins the draw, captain for the Sewickley Academy Panthers, but kept in nicely by Paul Cullen at the right point. Pass comes to the left point. Now a shot from the left point by Will Jung, I should say, never makes it to the net. And here comes Jack Dugan. Boy, they lose control of the puck again. And a shot by Will Jung right on. Easy save made by Cole Luther. Well, they lose control again to the Panthers, but finally Heidekevich is able to skate the puck up down the left wing. As his shot goes wide of the net, goes onto the back of the netting. And they're going to whistle it down because of that. 9:04 to go.
Good, another couple quick shots on the offensive end for Fox Chapel, able to just put pucks on net and really force the hand of Sewickley Academy. It seems like every time that they exit the zone, there's nothing that they can do, Steve, other than dump the puck down the length of the ice just to try to get a line change. So really tough right now for the Panthers to be able to get any sort of offensive momentum because they're spending so much time in their defensive end.
We'll have a Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary at the end of the first period and a little bit more in depth after the second period as the faceoff is won straight ahead by Fox Chapel. Here comes Michael Kilmer. Good defensive play, though, coming back by Henry Meekum.
A great poke check, one-on-one. We've seen that on both ends. Defenders having to make some big-time plays on both ends against these high-scoring offenses.
No score yet, but both teams have had opportunities. Henry Meekum plays the puck out to center red. Dumped in by Willie Doyle, but a delayed offsides, and Doyle was in before the puck, and so we'll get a face-off with 8:39 to go just outside of Sewickley Academy zone.
Well, as you mentioned, these teams faced earlier, 7-5 the final score in that game. Combined, they average over 10, 11 goals per game. Still scoreless in the early going, maybe a bit of a surprise, but I think once the pucks start going in, I think they'll continue to fly into net.
Reed Troutman encounters a check from Jackson Paul. Paul took the worst of that as he went down to the ice. Skating with some speed now was Shane Moore. Excuse me, that was Hertzberg. Comes back to the left point. Hertzberg takes a check as we're going to get a stoppage and going to be a hand pass played by the Fox Chapel Fox. Actually, they're going to say it's against Hertzberg, so the puck will be dropped just outside of Fox Chapel's end.
Yeah, add insult to injury. Hertzberg just tried to glove that one down, took a deflection off of him, and then played after that by Muse. And as soon as the puck went past Hertzberg, he took a nice solid check to the boards as well, so adding the insult to injury.
Face-off won by Sewickley Academy as Tommy Gordon enters the zone. He is knocked off the puck, and a good check by Shane Krahofsky. Now here's Seth Krahofsky. Oh, and he finds Shane up ahead, goes to the backhand, save made by Luther. Puck comes out in front, and playing it there is Andrew Beck on the near boards. Good chance on a semi-breakaway for Shane Krahofsky.
Yeah, Krahofsky to Krahofsky, they were all over it, but reading that backhand the whole way was Luther, and a good job from the defense as well to get there and clear everything away with the open net.
Well, Luther has been the much more busy goaltender through the first half of this first period. 17-minute periods here in the PIHL. Puck is dumped in deep by Andrew Beck. Playing it there is Shane Krahofsky. He will chip it ahead to Villani. If they have a hurry, they have a 2-on-1. Villani comes in, tries to get a pass through, but a nice defensive play that time by Thomas Young. With some hitting has really picked up here as Miskey doing a good job keeping the puck in at the right point. Jacob Miskey shot goes wide of the net, kept in by Seth Krahofsky. And he loses control of the puck. Thomas Young coming forward. Here's Beck, winds up, shot goes off of the shaft of the stick of Tyler Radigan and into the net. We'll get a stoppage with 6:47 to go in this scoreless first period.
And no, that puck was not going to be on net, but how about this rip and quick reflexes, and not only that, to get that with the shaft of the stick, really impressive. We talk about hand-eye coordination, to say the very least. He looks like Fleury out there with that number 29 jersey, doesn't he?
He sure does. Face-off will come to Radigan's right. Nice face-off win by Heidekevich. Kept in by Meekum, but coming the other way comes Fox Chapel. Ziminkowski loses control of the puck. Henry Meekum back on the puck, will stop up, throw it to his defensive partner. Unable to play it is Grant Recker, but it comes to a Panther in the near boards. Now Dugan chases it down, but gets beat to the puck. But he'll come back. Puck on his stick, shot right on off the post by Heidekevich. Well, a good pass by Dugan. Heidekevich just couldn't knock it home. And here comes Dugan back behind this net. This has been a good shift for this line. Now a shot in front, save made by Radigan. Comes back to the right point, coughed up. Here comes Willie Doyle. No, excuse me, that's Kilmer. Breakaway shot, and he scores! Penalty coming up, and it didn't matter. Michael Kilmer scores his 11th of the year.
Well, unbelievable opportunities first for Sewickley Academy. A cross-ice pass goes off the ice. Great defensive play by Jacob Miskey a couple of times, really fighting off the offensive player, even though he had lost his stick, and then just unable to control the pass at the blue line with Sewickley Academy. And off to the races was Michael Kilmer for the breakaway goal.
Boy, and Kilmer scored that goal, if I'm not mistaken, from his knees. He had been tripped up, and yet he still had the wherewithal to get that shot on net just over the right pad of Cole Luther. 1-0 Fox Chapel. Well, they had the better of the opportunities, certainly, in this first period. And it finally paid off in a goal by Kilmer. Now a shot by Villani right off of the blocker of Cole Luther. It has been pretty much all Fox Chapel here in this first period. Shot from the right point, never made it past the defense as Reed Troutman couldn't get the shot on net. As we get an icing call.
We're gonna get another look at that goal for Michael Kilmer on the breakaway. As you see coming back was Grant Record trying to make the sliding stop, tripped him up, and got him on the near side while on his knees, Steve. Impressive play to maintain that, as you mentioned, his 11th goal of the season.
Great work by Chelsea Roundtree and Megan Masiosi. Face off back to the right point. Doyle's shot goes wide of the net. Time to go 11:05 in this first period. Puck played on the right point by Paul Cullen. He's able to keep it in. Here comes Sewickley Academy up ahead as Andrew Beck tips the puck to himself. Comes in, gets leverage, a shot right on. Radigan makes a save, and another save, puck out right in front, and I do not know how that puck did not go in. Tommy Gordon had a couple of cracks at it on the doorstep. Now Sewickley Academy regains the puck. Here's Beck. Beck made this whole shift happen using that body leverage, getting low. Beck doing battle with Duncan Reagan. Dumping the puck deep is Fullerton. Henry Meekum, I should say, will dump the puck in deep, played by Cullen of Fox Chapel.
I'll tell you what, no goal on that possession there for Sewickley Academy. I don't know how either, Steve, but they do have the momentum, no doubt about it, after that good offensive shift.
Now a chance for Willie Doyle, shot right on, save made by Cole Luther. Coming out is Heidekevich. Here's a 2-on-1, but unable to do much with it is Jack Dugan. 2-on-1 turned into 2-on-2 quickly. Now a centering pass from Dugan over to Ben Mohan. Mohan can't do anything with it. Now a turning shot by Heidekevich goes wide and will come all the way out to neutral zone.
And that one went right through the goal mouth, Steve, but no one on the back door to be able to tap it in. It's not good positioning there for Sewickley Academy.
Heidekevich will beat Reed Troutman to the puck. Puck played by Dugan out at center red. Puck comes back to the left point, played in by Thomas Young. Good job to keep that puck in. Diving play by Colby Zemenkowski to keep a scoring opportunity away from the Panthers. Here comes Zemenkowski. No, this is McIver, excuse me. McIver centers right in front, shot right on, save made, and whoa, and cut Kilmer right on the doorstep looking for his second goal of the night. Good save by Luther.
Yeah, big save there. Good first opportunity, and just right there, point blank shot right in the breadbasket for Cole Luther, able to gobble that one up.
Face-off will come to the left of Cole Luther. Still 2:46 to go in this first period. 1-0 Fox Chapel on the goal by Michael Kilmer. Face-off won by the Foxes, kept in. They will dump the puck in deep. Their number one line out on the ice right now. Villani and the two Krahovsky brothers as that puck gets shot into the netting as we get another stoppage with 2:31 to go.
And here in this 8-9 matchup, it has been all the 9-seed Fox Chapel, averaging nearly 6 goals per game, and they're just getting a lot of shots on net. 38 shots per game, on pace for that here at the moment, Steve. Any chance they get, they're putting the puck straight towards the goal miner, Cole Luther, for Sewickley.
Faceoff was won deep in Sewickley Academy's end by Fox Chapel, and it comes the other way, and a great opportunity, and Curran shoots it wide.
Perfect positioning on that redirect, Steve. He just redirected it wide of the near post.
Didn't get enough of it. Great pass by Michael Hertzberg. Shot from the left point by Young. And a glove save made by Radigan. But, oh, wow, what a great chance for the Panthers. As great pass by Hertzberg, and Curran couldn't tap it home.
This is the third time that we've seen today, Steve, that we can say we don't know how the puck didn't find its way into the back of the net. Best chance right there, no doubt about it. And at least Sewickley, you can be saying you're getting the opportunities. Eventually they're going to find their way into the net.
Logan Fullerton wins the faceoff to the right of Tyler Radigan. Comes all the way around to McIver. Tipped up to Seth Krahowski. Here he comes. He stops up on the left side. Villani tries a one-timer as he then comes around the net. We're going to get a stoppage of play as I think the net came off of its moorings. They will put that net back on. Boy, this line of Shane and Seth Krahowski and Chase Villani is fast and talented.
What a great wraparound opportunity there as well for Krahowski. Could not quite get it in because Luther, good job going from post to post to come across and get that blocker over there to stop it.
Face off to the right of Cole Luther, won by Fox Chapel. They've won a lot of face-offs here too, and a backhand chance for Villani. Cole Luther had to be ready and made a nice glove save there.
Yeah, if you're not ready at all points, if you're Luther, then one of these is just going to find its way into the back of the net. And I think that's kind of the point of Fox Chapel. Any chance they get that little bit of room, Steve, they're going to put a shot on net because you never know. Deflection, unable to secure it with the glove, anything can happen.
Another face-off in Sewickley Academy's end. Finally, Sewickley Academy wins the face-off, but Stites, good shot from the right point, and another pad save by Luther. Puck is played in the near corner by Shane Krahowski. He will kick it ahead, but the puck is grabbed by Andrew Beck of Sewickley Academy. Beck will get the puck out, and he is confronted by Seth Krahowski, who missed most of the check, and actually he went down hard against the far boards.
Yeah, Seth took the worst of that hit right there, and comes right back up, though, as we hit the 1 minute mark left in the first period.
Puck gets dumped in. Thomas Young there first for Sewickley Academy. Played up ahead by Jack Dugan as Heidekevich tries to find Hertzberg. Pass a little bit too far ahead for him. Two number one lines on the ice for both teams. Here's Shane Krahowski. Tries to get a shot off, but it's weak and wide of the net. Played by Thomas Young. Try to get it all the way around to Hertzberg, but the puck is picked off by Chase Villani. Finally, Hertzberg comes the other way with speed. Chips it up ahead to himself. He will be beaten to the puck by the only goal scorer in this game, Michael Kilmer. 1-0 Fox Chapel. Here we go. Kilmer down the right wing, one-on-one. He cuts to the middle of the ice. Good defensive play that time by Chris Martin. Now Villani with some times. He comes to the net, gets the puck down to the goal line, but knocked away. Kept in. A turning shot from a sharp angle, easily sticked aside, and finally, Sewickley Academy is going to get saved by the bell as a late push by the Fox Chapel Foxes. Good first period for the Foxes as they lead 1-0 on a goal by Michael Kilmer.
Fox Chapel 13, Sewickley Academy 9.
We will have the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary briefly. You're watching the 2018 PIHL Penguins Cup High School Hockey Playoffs, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins' game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
17 minutes into this one, Fox Chapel with a 1-0 lead over the Sewickley Academy Panthers. The number 9 seeded Foxes, a good first period. As we just ready to give you a quick Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary.
And Michael Kilmer with the only goal at 11:05 on a breakaway, took a trip as well. Unassisted on the goal for Kilmer, 1-0 Fox Chapel lead after one. No penalties in that first period either there, Steve.
As your Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary as we drop the puck for the second period. Puck deep in Fox Chapel's end. Logan Fullerton overskates the puck, and playing it is Colby Zemenkowski. We'll get the puck out. All the way back down into Sewickley Academy's end. We lost internet here. Unfortunately, can't give you things like shots on goal, but hopefully we'll get that back before the second intermission and give you all the data that we can. Jackson Paul back in his own end. Knocked off the puck on a good check by Zemenkowski. Now Zemenkowski picks the puck up. Tries to turn it towards the front of the net. And it'll be played by Kilmer. Kilmer will lose control of the puck in the near boards. Played by Grant Recker. He can't get the puck out. There's been a recurring theme for the Sewickley Academy Panthers. Turnovers in their own zone. Now here's McIver. Shot right on and save made by Cole Luther. What a great glove save that time as he robs McIver.
That's his 13th save of the game. 12 saves in that first period for Cole Luther, having to face a lot of shots like we mentioned. Perfect 9 for 9 on the other end for Tyler Radigan in that first period. He's using that glove an awful lot here in these opening 20 minutes of play.
Yeah, McIver did a good job of shooting against his momentum and trying to catch Cole Luther off balance. Another face-off win in the offensive zone. But Fox Chapel can't keep the puck in. Now here comes Shane Krahowski, tips it up to Seth Krahowski. His shot will be gloved down easily by Luther. He'll hold on with 15:42 to go in this second period.
Mentioned no official penalties in that first period. Officially, though, Grant Recker in the books with a tripping penalty on that breakaway goal that ended up being for naught due to the fact of the goal being scored on the breakaway.
Face-off comes to the left of Luther. Again won by Fox Chapels. They will dump it in. Seth Krahowski turns it back around to Villani. Villani comes out, pass to the center point, kept in by Sam Stites. Wasn't a great pass by Villani, so Stites couldn't tee it up. Puck gets dumped all the way back down. It's going to go right on the goaltender Radigan, so no icing. Puck dumped in by Thomas Young again. They'll have to touch up before they head back into forecheck. Nice play on the defensive end by McIver. His pass up ahead. It's going to be an icing call on Fox Chapel. So we'll get a face-off all the way back down into the Fox Chapel end.
And even though that ended up in an icing, I think that's been the main difference in this game, is establishing the forecheck. Fox Chapel offensively doing a good job of it. Sewickley, that was one of their better efforts, but just a nice little one-touch play out of the defensive end. They get it out of the zone with really no trouble whatsoever, though the pass missed. It went for an icing.
Face-off, one right ahead by Hertzberg. Now a pass in front. Unable to get a good shot off was Charlie Muse, and finally Fox Chapel is able to throw the puck down. Another icing call, but again, some icing calls or some icings are better than others. That was a pretty good icing because a lot of pressure off the face-off win straight ahead by Michael Hertzberg.
Oh, Hertzberg does. He goes straight ahead off of it, gets around his centerman counterpart in Zemenkowski, and puts a shot right on net. Actually goes for the pass right to the front of the net. Just couldn't get a clean shot off, though, could Sewickley Academy.
Try to do it again, but a better job that time. And here comes Kilmer. Kilmer with speed, 2-on-1 with Zemenkowski. Nice pass over to Zemenkowski, shoots it wide of the net. Boy, they had a good opportunity there. Nice pass by Kilmer, but Zemenkowski just couldn't, just kind of lost his angle. Now a chance in front for Kilmer as he goes right to the net. Puck comes rolling off of his stick. A nice poke check by Cole Luther. Henry Meekum struggling to get out of his own zone again. Jackson Paul now will play it in the far boards, and he'll just ice the puck. And we get a whistle with 14:09 to go in this second period.
Great chance going across, trying to find, from Michael Kilmer, trying to find Minkowski. And I think you're right. He just kind of ran out of real estate there, Steve. And it was because Luther went across, got down low, had to elevate the shot, and by the time he could really control the puck, he just was out of room, had to really shoot it high and shot it wide on the near side.
Face-off won by Fox Chapel. Shot from the left point by MacGyver. Good defensive play by Tommy Gordon. Get in front of that one. Now MacGyver over, a shot right on by Villani, and Cole Luther had to be quick to make that save.
Now Villani's got 5 or 6 shots on goal already in this game. He's not afraid to let it rip, and there's a reason why he's the leading goal scorer, one of the best in all of Class 1A. But up for the challenge, a good job looking around the defender, looking around the screen there as well by Luther to see it the whole way.
Here's a chance for Sewickley Academy as Andrew Beck comes the other way with some speed. He stops up, tries to find the late man, Logan Fullerton, and we got a delayed penalty call. This is going to be against Fox Chapel as they touch up, and I think it's going to be Shane Krahofsky who will go off.
Yeah, he got tangled up with Chris Martin near the blue line on the right side. Both went down to the ice, but I think they're going to end up calling the holding penalty against Krahofsky. So the first power play up and coming here, and it's going to go in favor of Fox Chapel.
A good chance for Sewickley Academy. Maybe not this one up at 1 is their first power play of the night. It will be their number 1 offense, their number 1 line out there. Heidekevich, Beck, Dugan. Martin will be on 1 point on the left side, and Henry Meekum on the right point. Surprised we're not seeing Michael Hertzberg out on the ice. Face-off battled for in the dot. Good win by Sewickley Academy as they will hold the puck as Dugan drops it back to Martin at the left point. Oh, his pass is knocked away and out to center ice. Boy, good effort by Seth Krahofsky on the penalty kill. He'll knock the puck out of midair. Here he comes 1-on-3 shorthanded. He will try to get the puck to the net. Here's a chance now as picking up the puck is Stam Stites. Stites just ragging the puck, wasting some time. Jack Dugan will come the other way for Sewickley Academy. 2-on-2 they come. Defensive play by MacIver as he will knock the puck away from Dugan. Henry Meekum will have to skate back quickly to beat Stites to the puck. Meekum will just throw it back the other way. Heidekevich will have to counter and come back with some speed. 1:05 to go on the man advantage. No shots on goal yet for Sewickley Academy with the man advantage.
And then a bad turnover right there in the neutral zone as well, allowing the Foxes just to dump it in deep.
Boy, Chase Villani beating Henry Meekum to the puck. Showing a little bit more will there. Overskating the pike is Heidekevich. Kilmer will play the puck and try to get away from Andrew Beck. Good play by Beck to hound him off the puck. Falling down is Jack Dugan. Sewickley Academy really struggling on the man advantage to even get out of their own zone now. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Henry Meekum, who has struggled at times, throws the puck up. Hertzberg will play it there with speed down the left wing. Tries to get to the middle of the ice. His shot deflected, rebound, and a glove save by Tyler Radigan. Oh my goodness. He just absolutely robbed Hertzberg there.
Unbelievable glove save from Radigan. He was on his backside already as going across the net. We'll get a chance to look at the replay here. First shot deflected, has to move his way over. Glove save and a beauty.
Face-off will come to the left of Radigan, who has been perfect here tonight. He's turned away every single shot he's seen. Hertzberg can't take control of the puck. 5 seconds to go on the penalty. Doyle will skate in after it after tapping it the length of the ice. Out onto the ice is Shane Krahofsky. 0 for 1 on the power play are the Sewickley Academy Panthers. Now here comes Hertzberg, a breakaway. Shot, and he's shot it over the net. I don't know if Radigan got a piece of it or not, but Radigan really aggressively came out of his crease to take on Hertzberg there.
Oh, he needed to. He needed to cut down that angle. Is Sewickley able to keep it inside the zone, but he needed to cut off the angle, and I think he did. Hertzberg just missed it high, missed the whole net.
Puck comes all the way back around, will come out. Boy, great chance for Michael Hertzberg. He's a guy you don't want to see with control of the puck. Now 2-on-1 for Fox Chapel. Shot in front. It tipped into the right pad of Cole Luther off of the stick of Shane Krahofsky. So good opportunity for the Fox Chapel Foxes. This one's opened up a little bit. Heidekevich will dump it in. He's ridden off the puck, and a good check by McIver. Back the other way comes Paul Cullen. Cullen now down the left wing, tries to get a shot off. Good defensive play by Henry Meekum to get in the way there. Now Matthias Jung loses control of the puck. And Henry Meekum will throw the puck to his defensive pair, Thomas Young. Now Heidekevich down. Nice individual move, but a good play by Paul Cullen to ride him off the puck. Cullen now goes chasing in after it. He loses control. Jack Dugan tries to get to the front of the net. Puck is played by Paul Cullen. He'll throw it the length of the ice, and we get an icing call with 10:10 to go in the second period. No scoring in the second period. The only goal of the game coming off of the stick of Michael Kilmer, his 11th of the year in the first period.
Cole Luther with a big save on that 2-on-1. Great footwork by Ziminkowski to even set up that 2-on-1 opportunity there at the blue line for Fox Chapel. But I'll tell you what, Sewickley Academy may have found something here. They've gotten a couple of big rushes by going right up the middle of the ice. The defensive pair for Fox Chapel spreading themselves out a bit too much maybe.
Well, Logan Fullerton almost able to get a shot off of the faceoff. A chance for Henry Meekum, shot from the right point, goes wide of the net. And the puck will be picked up there by Willie Doyle. He'll skate the puck out of his own zone. Now here's a chance for Will Jung. His shot goes wide of the net. Turning and trying to center a pass is Duncan Regan. Now puck gets thrown into the red paint by Matthias Jung. And Cole Luther will hold on for a face-off with 9:46 to go.
And that's the shot that's just coming from the sharp angle behind the net, just trying to hopefully get a lucky bounce. As right now Cole Luther playing really well defensively in that net. Find any way, you put it on net, maybe you get a lucky deflection. That's what Jung's thinking with that shot.
Face-off will come to the right of Cole Luther in Sewickley Academy's end. They're down 1-0 here. One straight ahead. Here comes Tommy Gordon with some speed through the neutral zone. Finds Beck on the left side. Shot, and he scores!
Going right up the middle again, this time off the face-off, creates a quick 2-on-1. That was designed the entire way for Sewickley Academy. They knew exactly what to do. Andrew Beck gets wide, has the angle, able to go far post.
Now, he really used his speed through the neutral zone. Got a nice pass from Tommy Gordon there. And that speed, I think, kind of fooled Radigan. His shot off of the left glove. The glove of Radigan. Got a piece of it, but not enough, as the Sewickley Academy Panthers have tied this game at 1.
So Andrew Beck from Tommy Gordon at 7:22 of period number 2. We're knotted at 1.
Playing the puck at his own blue line is MacGyver. Back to his defensive pair, Sam Stites. So to MacGyver, up to Seth Krahowski. Valani has the puck now. Using his speed, will go all the way around the net. Hold on, throw it back to the right point. Shot wide of the net by Stites.
Sewickley goal scorer number 15, Andrew Beck. Assisted by number 51, Tommy Gordon. Time in the goal, 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Beck is first of the class for Gordon at 7:22.
First of the playoffs for Beck, obviously, and 14th of the year. And here's a chance for Seth Krahowski. Shot from the left point. MacGyver's shot deflects off of a skate, goes wide of the net.
A lot of traffic in front of that net right there. I don't think Luther saw that one coming at all.
Here comes Nathaniel Good. Sorry, that's Peter Curran. He will drop the puck in. Sam Stites on the near board. Nice pass up to Villani. Good poke check by the defense of Sewickley Academy. Here they come. Hertzberg with speed down the right side. Shot, nice pad save made, and right on the rebound, Peter Curran just had the puck jump over his stick.
And that was a shot there by Hertzberg. I don't think he was trying to actually put that on or in the net. I think he was trying to get that blocker save because he had two teammates coming on the backside looking for a rebound.
Shane Krahowski doing battle with Henry Meekum. Meekum will come away with it. Good job by him to dump the puck in deep. Played there by Sam Stites behind his own net. Over to MacIver. Now the shot pass picked off. Here's a chance for Thomas Young, and he scores! Thomas Young, the defenseman, only his second goal of the year. He makes no mistake, and he beats Radigan in the same spot, glove side.
Glove side low, and that's just all created by a turnover. Little deflection there. Young, right man, right spot. And I think maybe a little bit of a screen is coming over to try to make the block defensively with Sam Stites. I think that may have been just enough to screen Radigan, and just like that, 2 goals just a little under 2 minutes apart.
Very quickly, Sewickley Academy has turned the tables here as they took a 1-0 deficit, has made it a 2-1 lead. The number 8 seed in this Class 1A playoff bracket. Oh, big hit there as Willie Doyle knocks down Jack Dugan. Now Kilmer finds Zemenkowski, who splits the defense. Here he comes in one-on-one, and he is denied. He goes into the net.
Fox Chapel bench asking for a penalty, but I think everything looked pretty clean there. Able to knock the puck away first before Zemenkowski lost an edge, then ended up in the net. A little shaken up maybe. He's going to hobble his way back over towards the bench, or actually he's going to try to stay on the ice there.
Boy, unfortunately for Cole Luther, he saw it all kind of transpiring, and when that puck went off of the stick of Zemenkowski, he vacated the net. If he stayed in there, that would have been a pretty big collision.
Appropriate background music right there for that one too. I get knocked down, a little Chumbawamba.
Yeah, on the face-off, Ricky Downey tries to get a shot. Martin throws the puck all the way around, played by Ben Mohan. He'll just dummy the puck, and the puck will trickle out to center ice. Turning back the other way is Doyle. Doyle, a little 3-on-2 action here. Puck comes out into the crease. Cole Luther will hold on, and we'll get a face-off with 7:06 to go in the second period. 2-1 Sewickley Academy.
Well, in the first half of this game, we've seen Fox Chapel put a lot of shots on net, but Sewickley Academy getting a lot of chances that they weren't capitalizing on. Now they're getting those opportunities, and they are fully capitalizing, putting it in the back of the net, and maybe finding that weakness, going on that glove side low on that last shot, especially when you get Thomas Young, a player who only had 1 goal in the entire regular season, and he's able to get the go-ahead goal here early in the second.
Face-off won by Fox Chapel as they will dump the puck in deep. Now a centering pass by Shane Krahofsky to nobody. It's all the way across the ice. Played there now by Tommy Gordon. He will skate the puck up with some speed. Got an assist on the first goal, scored by Sewickley Academy. A goal by Andrew Beck. McIver finds Shane Krahofsky. Up to Villani. Can't take the puck. Tries to find Shane Krahofsky in front, goes all the way back to the right point, and Sam Stites will dump it in deep. Krahofsky back to Seth Krahofsky. All the way around is playing the puck there will be Jackson Paul. Tips it back out. McIver back at center red. Boy, nice little move by him as he comes in, tries to find Villani. Oh, and it was just a bouncing puck. Great pass by McIver. The puck just jumped over Villani's stick.
And I believe that's because Fullerton just got enough of the blade on it to skip it up in the air and cause that little deflection.
And Tommy Gordon lost control of the puck, and here comes Shane Krahofsky back through the neutral zone with some speed. Ooh, big hit by Heidekevich there, and now getting tripped was Colby Zemenkowski. We're going to have a penalty coming up on the Panthers, and the first power play chance for the Fox Chapel Foxes.
Fox Chapel about 21% on the year on the power play, 88% defensively for Sewickley Academy, as we're going to get a tripping call with just under 6 minutes left to go.
Fox Chapel has really had the better of the play since Sewickley Academy made it 2-1 a few minutes ago. Cole Luther has stood up very nicely here tonight. Goaltender for Sewickley Academy. Number 1 line out on the ice for Fox Chapel, the Krahofsky brothers along with Chase Villani. Doyle and Jacob Miskey back at the blue line for the Foxes. Coming up through the neutral zone, playing it there is Kilmer. So Kilmer is on the ice and not Seth Krahofsky. Shane Krahofsky now on the left boards, kept in by Villani. They're going to say it's an offside. So the puck came out.
That's a good call. We're standing right here on that blue line here as we watch, Steve, and that's definitely cleared all the way around. That official right there on the line to call it and bring it back. Face-off coming near center ice.
Along with James Dotson, I'm Steve Nagler. As the puck will be dropped just outside of Sewickley Academy's end. 2-1 Panthers as they try to kill off their first man disadvantage. Chase Villani now winds his way through the neutral zone. Left-handed shot goes down the right wing. Stops up, back behind the net, keeps going to the near corner here. Back to McIver on the left point. Goes to center point. And his pass is picked off as McIver will go back and make the play. Good anticipation by Michael Hertzberg there.
And that's exactly why he has 4 shorthanded goals. That little stick right there is all it takes. Stick on the ice, get a deflection, be able to go off and running, but good job in transition back. Fox Chapel able to avoid an odd man rush.
Stites loses control of the puck to Andrew Beck. Finds Hertzberg as he drags the puck around. Goes to the far side, and he just kind of ran out of room. That was a great play as he tried to go all the way around.
He needed one more step, and he ran out of time. Otherwise, that would have been an empty net goal.
Here's Villani, a chance shot. Good save made by Cole Luther as he stood up tall. Now on the far boards is Michael Kilmer. Back behind the net to Shane Krahofsky. Krahofsky has the puck poked off of his stick. And a good poke check by Thomas Young. Shane Krahofsky back to Villani. Villani back to the left point, McIver. Goes D to D to the right side. Shot by Stites into the body of Luther, and he'll hold on. Still 12 seconds to go on the power play for the Fox Chapel Foxes.
Yes, it was in front of the net. It was Shane Krahofsky. He tried to get over, tried to get a deflection, just not quite in time as he was screened off nicely by the defense. And in there, Cole Luther again able to make that save. Other than the one goal scored, and that was on a breakaway in that first quarter, that goal scored by Michael Kilmer. Other than that, Cole Luther has been on top of his game here tonight.
Face off to the left of Luther here. Won by Fox Chapel. Shot by Doyle. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by Kilmer. Little give and go. Right back to Kilmer. Shot right on. Nice save by Luther. A turning shot by Kilmer. Never makes it to the net. Here comes Hajdukevich. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Here comes Hajdukevich as they're back to full strength. Dugan couldn't take that pass. Now Hajdukevich comes out in front. Radigan makes the save, and they'll hold on. And now some rough stuff right in front of Radigan.
That's because Radigan got bumped into, and Fox Chapel defense not too pleased with that. As coming out of the box right away there was Jackson Paul, and they were able to get the 3-on-1 as a result, but really couldn't get a clean shot out of it for Sewickley Academy. Maybe an opportunity missed.
Yeah, it's
wait to see if there's any penalties transpiring out of this from the physicality in front of the net after the whistle, but penalty effectively killed for Sewickley Academy, so each team 0 for 1 on the power play here as we approach the last 3 minutes of the of the second period.
Faceoff comes to Radigan's right, won by Fox Chapel in their own zone. Pass will come up to Zemenkowski. 3-on-2. They will get the puck in. Dumped in deep by Ronald Baird, played by Zemenkowski. His look to Seth Krahofsky is knocked away. Now here comes Chris Martin. Martin enters the zone. Loses control of the puck for a moment, dumps it in deep. Ben Mohan will chase in after it, but he'll be beaten to the puck by Sam Stites. Shields away a couple of Panthers with his body. Kept in by Chris Martin at the center point. Now Dugan over to Mohan. Tried to center a pass, or try to throw a pass to the wing to Hajdukevich. Hajdukevich now picks the puck up, kicks it to himself. As the puck knocked away by Stites. Hajdukevich gets knocked off the puck. He looked like he was a little weary. Now Colby Zemenkowski tries to find Seth Krahofsky. Shot right on by Ronald Baird, but he was in really deep, and a pretty easy save by Luther. He'll hold on with 2:26 to go.
Hajdukevich, bit of a rough shift. He was out there for a while. He had the first pass attempt on the left wing that went through his legs. Was a little bit behind him, and then he gets taken down by his own teammate as Henry Meekum just jacked him up. It's a long shift, and he might be done for the rest of this period as he looked a little bit worse for wear after that one.
Face-off will come to the left of Luther. Boy, a shot right on by Jacob Miskey, and I don't think Cole Luther saw that until very, very late.
Oh, I don't think so either, but he was in good position, and that's good goaltending right there. You're in good position. Even if you don't see where the puck is coming from, you're going to be able to stop it. He didn't know where the puck ended up either. He just kind of laid there and sat on it.
Boy, another face-off win for Fox Chapel in Sewickley Academy's zone. Now Shane Krahofsky, his pass picked off by Andrew Beck. Skates the other way, chips it ahead for Logan Fullerton, who can't make the connection. It's jammed around back behind Fox Chapel's net. Played nicely and out by Willie Doyle. Now Villani splits the defense and scores! Chase Villani walked around 2 Sewickley Academy Panthers and beats Cole Luther to the stick side, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, I'll check the replay on this because I thought he may have even gotten him on the 5-hole, but he's able to go past 1, past 2, get the shot, and you're right, stick side just above the pad. Little 6-hole action to knot it back up at 2 with just over 2 minutes left.
What a goal that was by Chase Villani. First of the playoffs, 31st of the year for that outstanding young man, Chase Villani.
And what a difference a year makes. More goals this year for Villani than the Fox Chapel Foxes had as a team a year ago.
Yeah, he was kind of a one-man band last year. Puck gets chipped up into the crowds just by us. I think everybody's okay. I was getting ready to make a kick save there.
You gotta have that blocker ready, Steve. I'll tell you what. And, we're right in the line of play over here, and I was warning our camera people to be ready for anything. And that would have been just a little bit further down. That would have had to have been Chelsea Roundtree having to grab that one.
1:45 to go in the second period. Good hit by Zemenkowski on Chris Martin. Causes a turnover. Here's Kilmer. Shot goes wide of the net. But Zemenkowski's had a nice period here. Every time he's on the ice, he's making things happen. Good play by Chris Martin to chip it up to Hertzberg. 1:25 to go in this second period, all tied at 2. Hertzberg, rink wide, over to Martin. Shot right on, save made by Radigan. Now Heidekevich throws it back behind the net. Now Dugan out in front, Hertzberg shot, and he goes high and wide of the net.
That's twice he's missed from point blank over the net high.
Now a chance out in front for Dugan. He loses control of the puck. The puck is played by McIver. He will coolly dump it back to the blue line of Sewickley Academy. Less than a minute to go in the second period. Very competitive hockey game here. Logan Fullerton tries to get it in deep but can't. Played there by Doyle, throws it all the way on net. Played there by Luther. He'll drop it off for Thomas Young. Young up to Gordon. Tommy Gordon loses control of the puck. Here's Villani. Turns, tries to find Ricky Downey. Can't take control of the pass. Big hit on the far boards. Now here's Tommy Gordon down the left wing. 18 seconds to go. Gordon loses control. He'll pick it back up on the end boards. Nice back check by Villani, playing a 200-foot game. Villani loses control to Jackson Paul. Pass out in front now to Ricky Downey. Shot save made by Luther, and that's it. 34 minutes in the books, and we're right back where we started. All tied up. 2 goals for Sewickley Academy, 2 goals for Fox Chapel. And we're going to have the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary for you when we come back. You are watching the 2018 PIHL Penguins Cup High School Hockey Playoffs, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
380 Discount Warehouse in Murraysville carries a full line of brand new furniture at discount pricing. 380 Discount Warehouse carries Ashley, Liberty, Vaughn Bassett, and Best Home Furniture, and many more. You can special order your furniture at discount pricing. While you're there, shop the many other departments, including tools, automotive, food, pet and wildlife, household goods and cleaning supplies, lawn and garden, and seasonal holiday decor. Visit them on the web at shop380.com or on the road at Route 380 in Murraysville. Open Tuesday through Sunday 9 to 5. Shop 380 Discount Warehouse and save big.
Check out the new Trib Live High School Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, pictures, videos, links to our articles, and more. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram under the handle Trib Live HSSN. Get in the conversation on Facebook at facebook.com/Trib Live HSSN. And on our YouTube channel, you can find thousands of interviews with local student athletes and coaches, plus highlights and full games. The spot for Western Pennsylvania high school sports on social media this season is the new Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zlomansky, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Hey, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn-to-skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after-school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
For a weekly in-depth look at boys and girls high school basketball in the district, log on to the WPIHL Roundball Report every Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Join experts Chris Harlan, Sean Myers, and James Dotson for coaches' interviews and the latest hoops news around the WPIHL. Oh, and Don Rebel is back on the show as well. That's the WPIHL Roundball Report, Wednesday at 6 p.m. here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Nice to see Win Palmer stop by the broadcast booth here, friend of the network, AD for Sewickley Academy, whose Panthers have scored a couple of goals in the second period, come back and tied it. Let's quickly go to the scoring summary.
Leading it off at the 11:05 mark, that was Michael Kilmer on the breakaway, unassisted. That was the only goal in the first period for Fox Chapel for anybody. It was 1-0 Foxes after the first. And then at the 7:22 mark of the second quarter, Andrew Beck from Tommy Gordon on the 2-on-1, even the score at 1 apiece. And this one out the turnover, Thomas Young, his second goal of the year, unassisted at 9:09, made it 2-1 Sewickley Academy. And then the final goal, Chase Villani going through the defense. That one assisted by Duncan Regan and Shane Krahowski with just a minute 58 left to go in the second period. Tied it at 2-2. That's your scoring summary brought to you by Mount Lebanon Ice Arena. 2-2 at the end of two. Penalty-wise, one penalty for Fox Chapel was against Shane Krahowski. That was for roughing at 3:18 in the second period, and Jackson Paul tripping at 11:11 for Sewickley. No power play goals for either team in this contest.
Yeah, awesome hockey so far through the first 34 minutes of play. We've seen, I would say, probably the better of the play going to Fox Chapel through the first two periods, but Sewickley Academy, I think, really got their feet underneath them early on in that second period and took the play to Fox Chapel. That's when they took that 1-0 deficit, scored a couple of goals within about a 2-minute span, and were able to take the 2-1 lead before the awesome goal by Chase Villani as he walked around a couple of Sewickley Academy Panthers defensively and was able to beat Cole Luther to the stick side to tie this game up.
And Sewickley was getting a lot of opportunities there, Steve. They just weren't capitalizing. A couple shots wide, one shot off the post on the near side in that first period especially. Once they got one puck in the net, I think there was some confidence. They were able to score a second goal less than 2 minutes later with Young, and especially to get a goal from a defenseman who's only scored once on the entire regular season, to get a big playoff goal to take the lead at that point really led to momentum. But how about that for Fox Chapel to come all the way back with it and get that big goal, your big-time scorer, not past one, not past two, but then gets past the goaltender as well to even it up with just less than 2 minutes to go. Real quick, the goaltenders, Cole Luther, 22 saves on 24 shots. For Tyler Radigan of Fox Chapel, 17 saves on 19 shots.
Yeah, both goaltenders, I think, have played extremely well here tonight through the first two periods. The winner of this game will take on the Bishop McCourt Crushers. Bishop McCourt still without a loss on the year. They're 20-0. So Bishop McCourt will be a tough hill to climb for either one of these two teams. Other games going on today, Westmont and Hilltop taking on South Park.
I do have a score for that one. South Park is up 1-0 in that one after one.
The other game happening tonight at the Mount Lebanon Rec Center, South Fayette taking on Char Valley, number 6 South Fayette Lions, and the number 11 Chartiers Valley Colts. The other game in the play-in round happening tomorrow, that will feature the number 5 Indiana Indians versus number 12 Kiski. And the 4 teams with byes, number 1 Bishop McCourt, number 2 Meadville, number 3 Thomas Jefferson, and number 4 West Allegheny. None of those teams will play until the first round games, what they call the first round in the PIHL. Really, what it amounts to is the quarterfinal round. But those top 4 teams getting a bye in the Class A Penguin Cup playoffs. We will have a lot of the action for you here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Boy, we have been busy. We hope that you have enjoyed all the coverage that we have brought forth in the last couple of weeks with basketball, with swimming and diving, now with the PIHL playoffs. It's been busy, but we really enjoy the busyness, and then hopefully you do too.
Anyone else feel like they're living out of their car right now, Steve?
Yeah, I know.
It's worth it.
No doubt. No doubt. We always enjoy it. Want to remind you that if you are a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University has a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program has 5 start dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, a 96% placement rate, and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up. We're going to take another break as they continue to clean the ice, and we will have the drop the puck for the third period for you. You're watching the 2018 PIHL Penguin Cup High School Hockey Playoffs, sponsored by the PIHL, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
The team at UPMC Sports Medicine doesn't just rebuild wrists and knees. They build better athletes. Athletes at every level who want to get stronger and faster and prevent injuries. Fact is, no other sports medicine program in the region is more experienced when it comes to treating, training, and inspiring athletes. UPMC, the official healthcare provider of the Penguins, Steelers, and you. Find out more at upmcsportsmedicine.com.
While the weather outside may be frightful, the winter high school sports is delightful. That's here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Log on to the Trib, hssn.triblive.com for weekly audio and video coverage of boys and girls high school basketball, WPIAL wrestling, and PIHL high school hockey. The warmth and the glow of the winter sports season may be heard daily on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
People ask what drives me. It's the respect I have for my opponents, the trust I have in my teammates, a coach who treats me with dignity, and a university that has faith in me on and off the field. That's what keeps me focused, why I practice harder, play my heart out. I play to win. I play for Carlo. Tell us your story using #WhatDriveSYou.
Carlo University is a proud sponsor of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Trib Live has a little something for everyone. Sports from high school to the pros. News from across the street and around the world. Arts and entertainment. Lifestyles. Opinion. Weather. Photo galleries. Video. You can even find your next job, house, and car. So look alive, Pittsburgh, and get the news you want and information you need all in one place. TribLive.com. TribLive.com. News and more 24/7. AstroTurf, a pioneer in sports surfacing, proudly supports high school athletics. Visit one of their 280 fields in the tri-state area to see their cutting-edge technology. AstroTurf's focus on R&D enables them to provide innovative surfaces that protect athletes and stand the test of time. AstroTurf now propels performance with iconic turf fields and legendary Record-Tan tracks. They manufacture, build, and maintain a full range of turf and track systems for total quality control. Learn more at astroturf.com. Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present, or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
I would say the two head coaches, Jason Silver of Fox Chapel and Chris Chiasano of Sewickley Academy Panthers, have to be pretty happy through the first two periods. Both teams playing pretty well. Fox Chapel, the only goal in the first period, coming on a breakaway by Michael Kilmer. He was dragged down in the midst of his breakaway, and yet on his knees, still able to get the puck up and over the right pad of Cole Luther for Fox Chapel to take a 1-0 lead. Sewickley Academy able to come back early on in the second period as Andrew Beck took a nice pass from Tommy Gordon as he came in on the left wing. His shot off of the glove of Tyler Radigan into the back of the net. Sewickley Academy tied the game at that point. Thomas Young then stealing a pass a couple of minutes later off of a stick of a Fox Chapel Fox, and Young making no mistake, beating Radigan between his glove and his body, giving Sewickley Academy their first lead of the game, 2-1. But Chase Villani able to walk around a couple of Sewickley Academy Panther defensemen and beat Cole Luther to the stick side, which allowed the Fox Chapel Foxes to tie the score at 2. That's where we stand through the first 34 minutes. That, again, a Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary. We will have the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena final scoring summary after regulation, and we will also bring you the Trib Live High School Sports Network's 3 stars of the game in the post game as well. And 2 of the stars right now are definitely the 2 goaltenders in Cole Luther and Tyler Radigan. 22 saves for Luther, 17 for Radigan, and they've both had to make some big-time saves and big-time moments so far. And I think more than anything, it's which team can, maybe get that traffic in front of the net, get that quote-unquote sloppy goal, that ugly goal. That's probably what's going to be the difference in this one, Steve, because both goaltenders right now are just playing out of their mind on their own. Well, fresh sheet of ice for both these teams. It's always welcome. They don't clean the ice until between the second and third periods, and at the end of the second period, it gets kind of choppy and snowy. So the puck will be flying around here early on in the third period, that's for sure, as these two teams will change sides once again. And the Sewickley Academy Panthers in their home white jerseys with black and red trim will go right to left on your screen. Fox Chapel in their road black jerseys will skate from left to right. Real quick, our referees tonight: Jake Music, Brian Morton, Jim Carlins, and Carl Schranz. As the face-off in this third period won by Fox Chapel. Back Willie Doyle. Can't get the puck out. Good job by Logan Fullerton to keep it in momentarily. Here comes Villani down the right wing. Back to Doyle. Doyle's shot deflected off of Henry. Meacham goes wide of the net. Now a centering pass comes all the way out to center red. Puck chopped back in. Finally, Sewickley Academy able to get the puck out. And here's Tommy Gordon. It's puck back on the ice, or stick back on the ice. He gets knocked to the ice by Willie Doyle. Doyle was able to recover after he gave that puck away. Yeah, Doyle, a couple nice defensive plays, even though he did give it away, to be able to knock off the puck twice. Well, Villani's shot deflected wide of the net. Good play by Chris Martin. Now Michael Kilmer, one of the goal scorers for the Foxes. Michael Hertzberg now winds it up. 1-on-2. His shot right on to Radigan, and he makes the save. Good job by Hertzberg to use a defenseman as a screen and get a shot right on. Yeah, Radigan, a little bit of an issue with seeing that puck the whole way through. That's just a nice little quick snapshot from the blue line, and Radigan lost sight of it for a minute. Knew he made the save, couldn't find it, and then wisely just covers it up and ices the puck. Hertzberg and Ziemanowski. doing battle in the face-off circle. Zemenkowski wins the face-off. Good play by Henry Meacham. Meacham keeps the puck in at the left point. Now Sam Stites up to Colby Zemenkowski. Colby Zemenkowski chasing in after it. Peter Curran chase Sam Stites. Nice little pass by Stites. Eludes Downey. Ricky Downey can't take the pass. Now Meacham. Oh, a big hit that time as Zemenkowski makes contact with Jackson Paul. Played by Henry Meacham at center ice. Can't get it in deep. Sam Stites will play it over to McIver. Back to Stites as they go D to D below the goal line. And here comes Ricky Downey with speed. Tries to go around the defenseman. Good play by Thomas Young to knock the puck off of his stick. Downey tries to play it back to the left point. Kept in by McIver. Nice play. Back down to Downey. Downey loses control of the puck. Good poke check off of his stick by Chris Martin. Can't get it out though. Played back at the right point by Stites. Back to Villani. Back to Villani as he tries to find Michael Kilmer on a cross ice pass, but can't. Villani will pick the puck up at his own blue line.
Long time in the defensive end for Sewickley Academy. Right now just looking a little bit sluggish, but then a turnover here at center ice.
Mohan up to Jack Dugan. Dugan slips in behind the defense and scores! Jack Dugan makes no mistake. I'm not sure what the defenseman was doing. He wasn't skating, and it allowed Dugan to get around him and beat Radigan over the glove.
It kind of just lulled him to sleep. Not sure what Krahowski was doing at all. He just kind of was standing there and was able to beat the goaltender on the glove side high. Actually may have taken deflection off the post as he went top corner.
Boy.
But it's a 3-2 go-ahead goal for Sewickley Academy.
Seth Krahowski just flat-footed. I'm not sure why he didn't skate harder towards Jack Dugan. Allowed Dugan to take the puck right to the net and beat Radigan over the glove side. 3-2 Sewickley Academy. Here comes Fox Chapel back the other way. Villani in this number one line stays on the ice. Been on a long time. Playing the puck all the way around up to Gordon. Was a little behind, kind of through the legs pass was not effective. Villani keeps it in at the right point. Over to Seth Krahowski. Shane Krahowski can't take the pass. Villani now picks that pass off.
By number 2, Jack Dugan. This is by number 35, Ben Mohan.
Puck comes out. Willie Doyle keeps it in, but here comes Heidekevich on a breakaway. One-on-one with the goaltender, and he scores! Heidekevich on the breakaway, and he beats Radigan to the stick side. It's 4-2.
And he had 2 goals the first time these two teams played. He just got right through the defense. Headman pass, beat him down low, just like that. 4-2 lead for Sewickley Academy. Those 2 goals coming, again, just under 2 minutes apart. Goals come in bunches for these Panthers.
Just 3:35 into this third period, and Sewickley Academy has jumped out to a 4-2 lead over Fox Chapel. Now Kilmer takes the face off and throws it in deep. Good play by Cole Luther to stop that puck behind the net and throw it back where it came from. It allows Sewickley Academy to skate the puck out. Hertzberg tries to make a move around the defense, but a good play by McIver. Now Charlie Muse tries to dump it in. Thomas Young waits for his team to get onside. Young already with the goal here tonight. He's matched his regular season output.
Unassisted, time on the goal, 3 minutes, 34 seconds. Heidekevich, unassisted at 3-4.
Heidekevich, they're going to say, is unassisted. Now, Zemenkowski tries to get the puck in deep, loses control of the puck, and out comes Muse. He loses control back to Michael Kilmer. Panthers go rink wide, kicked ahead by Martin. Sam Stites will play it at his own blue line. Stites chips it in. He'll go chasing in after it as the Foxes had gone off on a line change. There's really nobody to support the puck after that drop in. Puck gets thrown out the length of the ice. They're going to wave off icing. I think that's a good call. I think Doyle could have played that puck.
Very good call, and it's a judgment call, but a good one I think they're made by the officials. Keep the play rolling.
Willie Doyle lost his footing, was able to get the puck to the far corner. There's a chance for Shane Krahofsky. Down the right wing, shot, and it's deflected. Good job by Jackson Paul to get his stick in the way.
Valani wanted it too. He was coming as a bit of a trailer on the left side. It would have been a bit of a 2-on-1. He had a wide open net. He was calling for the puck, but Krahofsky just didn't see him.
Valani, good skating as he finds puck onto the stick of Willie Doyle. Now Valani tries to one time as he goes to one knee, but he whiffs on the shot. Back to Miskey. Jacob Miskey's shot off of the right shin of Logan Fullerton. That hurt a little bit.
And I think Valani missed that shot, not because he whiffed, but I think Andrew Beck, with a good little back check, poke check, was able to keep any stick from getting on the ice for Valani and keep him from getting stick on puck.
Icing call on the Fox Chapel Foxes as the puck will be brought all the way back down. 11:10 to go in this third period. The Sewickley Academy, 2 third-period goals, one from Dugan and one from Heidekevich. And they have doubled up Fox Chapel 4-2 here. Still plenty of time in this third period. Face-off one ahead by Heidekevich. He will skate in after it, but a good play by Sam Stites to get there first. He'll skate out. Oh, a nice exit pass onto the stick of Regan. Back pass and a shot rising up above the crossbar. That shot coming from, and does it go in? And it does! They're going to say it does go in. That is a huge goal for Fox Chapel.
And that's another one I don't think Radigan saw at all. It just kind of flitted up in the air, almost like a changeup. And watch it just kind of flutter right over the shoulder of Cole Luther.
Well, I think that was Sam Stites that got the goal. We'll see if it was maybe deflected as it got to Cole Luther. Boy, he didn't move. I thought he might have made that first save, but he did not. And that is a big goal, regardless of who scored it. I think Stites was the one that backhanded it. Don't know if it hit somebody on the way in, but that cuts the lead to 4-3. We'll get the official scoring on it here in just a second as that puck is kept in on the right point by Grant Recker for the Panthers. Now here's a chance out in front. Shot right on. Save made by Radigan. Puck still loose. Ben Mohan tries to take a shot on the far side. Mohan loses his stick as Fox Chapel will throw the puck the length of the ice, and it'll go for an icing call.
Chances galore. We said once those goals started falling, Steve, that they would probably continue to rain in. And again, sometimes it's a little deflection. Sometimes it's a bad play in the neutral zone that leads to an odd man rush. One way or the other, these teams are getting their opportunities. And now, especially for Sewickley, they are capitalizing on them. But a huge response goal there for Fox Chapel on that last goal. Again, kind of a little changeup. Wasn't ready for it, was Luther. Ends up in the back of the net.
Yeah, Luther, I don't think, saw it from the point it left the stick of Stites. Skating in after it, Shane Krahofsky.
Stites does get credit for the goal, and that's going to be assisted by Mateus Jung.
Assisted by number 99, Mateus Jung. Time of the goal, 6 minutes and 8 seconds. Stites the Jung at 6:08.
Big answer for Fox Chapel as they cut the lead to 4-3. Jackson Paul back behind his own net. Throw it up into the rafters as we'll get a face-off in Sewickley Academy's end.
And now with just under 10 minutes left to go, Fox Chapel keeping the pressure up. I think they just need to keep playing their game. No need to panic yet. Lots of time left. Get those shots to the net, get some bodies in front of the net, and keep doing what they've been doing in terms of cycling that puck around, because they've had some long shifts where they've kept the puck in that offensive zone for 30 or 40 seconds plus. Really going to start wearing out that Panthers defense.
Face-off deep in Sewickley Academy's end to the right of Cole Luther. Face-off won by Valani. Back to Cullen. Ooh, he almost lost control. Now they have a chance down low. 3-on-2. Valani, a backhand shot. Save made by Luther. Oh, centering pass by Valani. Comes back to the center point. Shot right on. Oh, it's Shane Krahofsky right on the doorstep. Just couldn't get enough wood on it to get it past Luther. Now a shot from the center point. Comes from Willie Doyle. Gets deflected wide of the net. Back to Valani at the right point. Valani's shot. Ooh, seen late by Luther, and he blockers it to the right corner. Throwing at the puck the length of the ice is the Panthers. Another icing call against Sewickley Academy.
A great chance there for Fox Chapel, Steve. Puck right in front of the net. One shot stopped, and it looked like Valani just tried to send it then across the goal mouth, looking for one of the Krahofskys. It was Seth, and Seth had cheated into the middle, and just could not quite get wood on it. Actually, I believe that was Krahowski to Krahowski. Shane trying to find Seth across the goal mouth.
Face-off deep in Sewickley Academy's end again. They won the face-off. Can't get it out. Hertzberg can't control the puck. Jumps off of over his stick, and Kilmer now loses control. Back the other way comes Peter Curran. Curran will maintain control of the puck. Shot right on. Radigan makes the save. Comes to the far corner. Played by McIver. McIver dumping in deep. He'll use his speed to go chase it down. He will be the first to the puck. McIver turns, shot from a sharp angle. Easy save by Luther there. Kilmer back to Stites. Shot just wide of the net. And picking it up is Curran. Curran skates the puck out. Can't get it in deep though. Turns it over. Charlie Muse will dump it in towards the blue line of Fox Chapel. We'll send it back to the Panthers blue line. Muse picks it up. Comes back through center ice. Stops up. It's checked. And a good back check by Ziminkowski as those two guys do battle. And an elbow by Muse, and he's going to go off.
And Ziminkowski is the one who draws that penalty. Kind of did a good job, just kept rattling, and at one point the stick of Muse got caught under Ziminkowski's right arm. Didn't like it. As you see here, Ziminkowski, watch here, gets the stick caught under, kind of holds it there, and just takes a little bit of an elbow, and that was a retaliatory penalty, and that's a big one right there, as the Foxes will have a power play with a chance to go on the lead. Well, they're asking where the face-off. It should be in the offensive end for Fox Chapel, and they are going to go move it down there now.
Well, that is not a penalty you want to take behind the play. Something that is a retaliation penalty, and especially when you're up a goal in the playoffs late. Just under 8 minutes to go. Face-off one ahead by Fox Chapel. Played there by Seth Kravoski. Back to the right point. Doyle's shot goes wide of the net. Villani has control of the puck. Villani at the left point. Skates in. Shot blocked away by Luther. He saw it all the whole way. Back to Willie Doyle. Over to Villani. Winds up and shanks it off of the base of the blade. And the Panthers able to clear it the length of the ice.
Good idea there, trying to get it on the one-timer, but just off the heel of the stick, and now losing an edge there in his defensive end was Miskey, but able to recover is Villani.
Here comes Villani rushing through the neutral zone. Tries to move around the defenseman, Henry Meekum, able to reach out his stick, make sure he doesn't get a shot off. Villani back to the center point, and Doyle back to Villani. Backhand pass to Doyle. Good play to pass it over to Miskey. Shot right on, save made. And Sewickley Academy once again able to clear the zone. 50 seconds to go on this man advantage for Fox Chapel.
And get a line change, get some fresh bodies out there on the ice for the Panthers.
A good forecheck by Michael Hertzberg as he strips Doyle of the puck. Passes it back to Martin, who can't control the pass. And now this might be trouble for Sewickley Academy as they cough the puck over. Here's Villani. Chance blocked down, and now finally Hertzberg able to clear the puck. Boy, Hertzberg wasn't happy because he threw that puck back to Chris Martin, and Martin couldn't handle the pass, and it created an opportunity for Fox Chapel. Still 20 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Foxes. Villani down the right wing, got to be tired. He stops up over to Doyle off of his blade, back down to the near boards. Villani can't control the puck, and boy, that's just tired bodies on the ice right now for Fox Chapel. Back on the ice is Muse. They've killed the penalty. Here's Seth Krahowski. Shoves it to the net. Easy save by Luther. He'll hold on with 5:51 to go in this third period, as Cole Luther having to alter some of his padding under his jersey.
He's taken so many shots and got it right in the middle of that Panther logo in his chest. Not surprised he might have to do some adjusting on the fly, but looks like he's back and ready to go. And that whole penalty kill right there for Sewickley Academy was all courtesy of the fact that they were able to go and get a couple of quick early clears and get some fresh bodies out on the ice. They were staying fresh, whereas Fox Chapel down the stretch was getting more and more tired as they kept the same crew on the ice for most of that 2 minutes.
Yeah, their top line was out there all 2 minutes, and they did get whooped by the end of that 2-minute power play. Now here comes Heidekevich down the right wing. Heidekevich has the difference maker, the tally, the fourth goal of the game. Here's Will Jung. Tries a shot from the right wing. It's blocked down. Now Stites, good job to keep that puck in. His shot gets knocked down by Heidekevich. Here he comes the other way. Chased by Stites. Shot by Heidekevich, and what a glove save by Radigan. Using that glove, keep that puck out of the net. Will Jung tries to find Duncan Regan. His centering pass is picked off. Good play by McIver to keep that puck in at the right point. McIver, turn, shot, right on, and Luther didn't see it. He still doesn't know where it is. A centering pass for McIver, knocked away. Here comes Dugan, has a partial breakaway. Stites back. Dugan tries to drag it around, a good stick by Stites. Dugan centers the pass, and a chance for Logan Fullerton, but his shot blocked by McIver. Stites will fire it all the way back around, and it will come out. Thomas Young couldn't keep it in.
And a couple of great chances yet again, working all the way around the perimeter. Now I think you're going to see the top line for Fox Chapel coming back on as we're down less than 5 minutes to play.
Andrew Beck, dump it in deep, played there by Willie Doyle. Good play by Doyle to get the puck out. Ronald Baird checked by Andrew Beck. Now a chance for Kilmer. His shot from a sharp angle, right on, save made by Luther. Here's Zemenkowski. A nice play by him as he turns around, backhander right on, save made by Luther. And here comes Logan Fullerton, one-on-one with Doyle. Now it's a two-on-one. If he can get the puck over to Beck, he can't. And Fox Chapel clears.
Great defensive play for Willie Doyle. Sliding to the ice, taking away all effort with the puck, and now a turnover.
Yeah, Young turns it over. Here's a chance for Zemenkowski, who tries to turn, loses control of the stick. And coming the other way comes Tommy Gordon. Good skating by Jacob Miskey to come back. He coughs the puck up to Beck. Beck, here's a chance for Beck. Shot, and he scores! Andrew Beck, his second of the game, has given Sewickley Academy another 2-goal advantage.
And that's huge right there to get that extra advantage, making the score 5-3 in favor of Sewickley Academy. And again, beating them down low. 2-on-1, had to favor and watch out for the pass if you're the goalie, Radigan. Instead gets beat on the glove side.
And just bad play in his own end by Jacob Miskey as he coughed that puck up. And Andrew Beck, who can really skate and shoot. Second goal of the night for Beck. And Sewickley Academy once again has a 2-goal cushion. Here comes Villani down the right wing. Now tries to pass the puck over to Shane Krahofsky. Can't control the puck. Just a little bit more than 3 minutes to go. 5-3 Sewickley Academy. McIver using his speed to wind his way through the neutral zone. Here's Shane Krahofsky. Dumps it in deep. All the way around for Henry Meekum to play it in his near corner. Meekum throws it all the way up to Jack Dugan, who can't control the puck.
The way these Foxes score goals, Steve, this game is still far from over. Averaging 6 goals per game, would not be surprised if they get another one or even 2 in the net before this one ends.
Heidekevich, nice little pass up the left wing. Here comes Hertzberg, who stops up just inside the blue line, but has his pocket picked, and a nice defensive play by Alan Strawman. Haven't seen Strawman out here yet till now. Here's a chance, backhand opportunity for Shane Krahofsky, but can't get it to the net. Now Villani. He tries to find Stites cutting to the net, but into his feet, played by Jack Dugan, who's boarded off. As knocking him down is Seth Krahofsky. Here's a chance, shot right on, save made, and the puck has come squirting out, still in play. Here comes Thomas Young. He's going to have a breakaway. One-on-one with the goaltender, shot. Nice save by Radigan. Boy, that was necessary. Dugan keeps control of the puck. Hertzberg was calling for it. Dugan couldn't get it to him. Now Seth Krahofsky is knocked to the ice by Hertzberg. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, good job to get it back to his defense and trying to waste some more time off of his clock. But both goalies been clutch clutch saves at point-blank range.
1:35 to go as we get a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty.
I think this might be another retaliation penalty as Young got slammed into the boards, and I think he may have taken a swing with the stick as a player as he went by. It doesn't look like Thomas Young agrees. He's not too pleased with it, but he will get the call.
It's going to be a roughing call on Thomas Young. Young has played well tonight, has a goal.
I think Fox Chapel's going to use their timeout. 1:35 and the power play. Is this the time that you pull the goalie with the 2-goal deficit, Steve?
I think so. You certainly have to get back into this one. You need 2 goals, and might as well pull that goaltender with the puck going to be dropped down in Sewickley Academy's end. We'll see if that's the plan of attack for Jason Silver. While we have a break, we want you to know that if you're a working professional ready to move up in your career, Seton Hill University has a program just for you. Seton Hill's adult degree program offers flexible undergraduate degree courses in areas like accounting, criminal justice, business, and human services. The adult degree program has 5 start dates a year and offers convenient course times, financial aid, and 96% placement rate and career services for life. Register for our next info session and learn more at setonhill.edu/ADP. Seton Hill University, this way up.
Cole Luther already with 14 saves in this period alone. 36 saves on 39 shots for Sewickley Academy. He's been lights out. He's going to need to come up big here down the stretch as well, as he's going to start seeing a flurry of shots from the Foxes, and not only on the power play, but likely will also have pulled their goaltender Tyler Radigan. If not immediately, they will do so soon with just 1:35 left to go.
Boy, Cole Luther came into tonight with a regular season save percentage of .912. Tonight, 36 of 39 shots stopped. 39 shots stopped. That's a .923 save percentage.
And it is an empty net here, Steve.
Yep. 6 skaters on the ice for this man advantage. 6-on-4 skaters. Fox Chapel trying to get back into this hockey game. Down 5-3. Face-off won by Hertzberg, and what a face-off win that was.
Just sent the length of the ice immediately. No icing because of the power play situation right now. 6-on-4 for Foxes.
MacGyver passes the puck up, but it cannot be played by Colby Zemenkowski, and so puck will get shot all the way back down. They're running out of time. 1:10 to go in this third period. Shot, and it goes in. Goodness gracious, a shot from a sharp angle by Chase Villani, and a power play goal has cut this lead to 5-4.
His second goal of the game cuts the lead in half. I don't know how he got it on that near side angle, but he was able to sneak it by. Finally, it took a deflection even off of the post and got somehow past the stick of the goaltender. So Cole Luther unable to stop that one, and still plenty of time left with a .06 on the clearock. Goalie back in the net momentarily, but Radigan will head to the bench at his first opportunity.
Face-off won by Hertzberg. That is a big face-off. Boy, a clearing attempt by Martin is picked off, shot right on, and Martin is bailed out by Cole Luther. Boy, not a good play by the defenseman.
No, but a clutch play even better, though, by Luther to be able to pick up his teammate. He just let in what we would call a soft goal. He's able to go and make that big play, and I'm really surprised right now with an offensive zone face-off. Goaltender's still in the net.
Well, he will come out, I think, as soon as there's possession, as now that puck is picked off, and Hertzberg will get the puck out. Beck will fire it into the far corner. Just under 45 seconds to go in this third period. Puck is held in by Heidekevich. Hertzberg scores! Michael Hertzberg slips one behind Tyler Radigan, and that very well might do it as Sewickley Academy jumps out to another 2-goal lead. It's now 6-4.
And I think he got it on the 5-hole. It was a sharp angle shot, and I don't think that Radigan was ready for it.
No, you're right. You're right. That's one where you didn't expect that shot to be taken by Hertzberg, but a sneaky shot nonetheless, and Hertzberg able to reestablish a 2-goal lead for the Panthers, 6-4. Meekum, now after the face-off win, throws it back. No icing called. Meekum will have to chase this one down, but Villani will get there first. Villani centers a pass for Seth Krahofsky, his backhand shot goes wide. Back at the right point, Stites. Nice block by Hertzberg. Shane Krahofsky tries to center a pass. And the puck will be thrown the length of the ice. It's going to go wide. It's going to be an icing call. 4.7 seconds to go. Sewickley Academy is going to win this one. First round here on their home ice, and they will be the ones to go on and play Bishop McCourt on Thursday night.
They had the battle tooth and nail. Shots and opportunities early weren't going. They finally took advantage of them in that second period especially. And then the back-to-back goals to start the third period, less than a minute apart, definitely one of the big keys to this game.
Face off to the left, won by Hertzberg. He's knocked to the ice by Shane Krahofsky, and the final whistle blows. And the Sewickley Academy Panthers, the number 8 seed in this Class Single A Penguins Cup Playoffs bracket, will advance to play number 1 Bishop McCourt on Thursday night. Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary and Trib Live High School Sports Network. 3 stars of the game coming up. You are watching the 2018 PIHL Penguins Cup High School Hockey Playoffs, sponsored by the PIHL, and only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Own your piece of hockey history with a Penguins game-used jersey. Visit J&J Distributing at www.jjdistributing.biz and check out one of their largest selections of Penguins game-worn jerseys from your favorite Pens, past and present. Or call 724-752-1556. J&J Distributing buys, sells, and trades some of hockey's most prized possessions, including the Penguins game-worn jerseys, Penguins practice jerseys, minor league jerseys, and new and game-used equipment. Browse their inventory today at www.jjdistributing.biz.
Hit the ice at Mount Lebanon Ice Center, offering the most comprehensive instructional programs in the area, including hockey, figure skating, and learn-to-skate classes for all ages and ability levels. Classes start soon along with senior and developmental hockey leagues. Mount Lebanon Ice Center also hosts Friday night teen skates and Friday after-school skates for younger children. Birthday party packages also available. Mount Lebanon Ice Center, serving the South Hills for more than 35 years. Call 412-561-4363 or go to mountlebanon.org.
Hi, this is Josh Roundtree with the new Trib Live High School Sports Network's PIHL Power Play Show. This winter, myself and the coach, Kevin Zilmansky, will bring you the most comprehensive coverage of high school hockey in Western PA. Hey, Kevin, any suggestions on how we can pull it off?
We're not goons. We're not bullies. No matter what people say or do, we have to be ourselves.
Okay. Well, word is that you've been letting success go to your head a bit.
Okay, what I do is none of your business. Is that clear?
This should be a fun season. It's the PIHL Power Play Show every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock on the new Trib Live High School Sports Network.
Steve Nagler, James Dotson, and a host of amazing video people back with you at Robert Morris Island Sports Complex, where the Sewickley Academy Panthers, the number 8 seed in this Class A Penguins Cup Playoffs bracket, have defeated the number 9 seeded Fox Chapel Foxes. They avenge an earlier regular season loss to the Foxes by the score of 7-5. That game happened about a month and a half ago, January 15th. But Sewickley Academy gets the upper hand when it matters most. Post-game here, straight ahead, at the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary, brought to you by Mr. James Dotson.
Well, in the first period was Michael Kilmer, unassisted on the breakaway, took a trip, able to put it in at 11:05 for Fox Chapel, made it 1-0. That was the score after one period of play. In the second period, Sewickley Academy got on the board first with a nice breakaway attempt of their own on a 2-on-1. Andrew Beck from Tommy Gordon at 7:22 knotted it up at 1 apiece. A little over a minute later, off the turnover, Thomas Young, unassisted at 9:09, made it 2-1. But then late in the period, Fox Chapel comes right back. Chase Villani from Duncan Regan and Shane Krakowski tied it up. In the third period, Jack Dugan gets it first from Ben Mohan, and then less than a minute later, Matt Hadakevich, unassisted, made it 4-2 at that point, Sewickley Academy. Fox Chapel responds back. Sam Stites off the deflection. And then Andrew Beck gets the unassisted goal, make it back to 5-3, Sewickley Academy. Chase Villani with the power play and empty netter here on the near side with just over 2 minutes left to play. Gave it a chance, but Sewickley Academy, Michael Hertzberg, unassisted to finish it off at 16:25, his second goal of the game. And your final score is 6-4, Sewickley Academy over Fox Chapel. And thanks to Jess Levo, Chris Lackner and company for giving us those videos to go along with the scoring recap brought to you by Mount Lebanon Ice Arena.
Wow, that was amazing by you to be able to kind of keep up with the fast pace of, of those replays. They are nice to have, and hopefully as you're watching at home, you're enjoying that as well. That was your Mount Lebanon Ice Arena scoring summary. One more piece of business before we shut her down. The Trib Live High School Sports Network's 3 stars of the game. Your number 3 star, the goaltender for Sewickley Academy, Cole Luther, outstanding tonight. He was under siege from the get-go as he made 37 saves tonight, many of them coming in the first period. Yes, they were outscored 1-0 after 1, but if it weren't for Cole Luther, it could have been 2 or 3-1 after the first period. He was that good. 37 saves earns Cole Luther the number 3 star here tonight. The number 2 star, Chase Villani, outstanding forward for the Fox Chapel Foxes. 2 goals here on the night and really was the best player on the ice for the Foxes. Your number 1 star, Andrew Beck, had a couple of goals here on the night, and I think overall was one of the top players for Sewickley Academy.
And officially the game-winning goals. He had the 5th goal, that unassisted one, with just over 4 minutes left to play, or just over 3 minutes left to play, I should say. He played really well. He had his opportunities, and I think overall Sewickley Academy found, at the end of that first period into the start of the second period, found that emptiness in the middle of the ice and found the weak spots in the defense and really where they could attack the goaltender in Radigan and find any soft spot that they could, and they started putting shots on net, and they were able to get and capitalize on the opportunities that they had in the first period but couldn't put it into the back of the net there.
I want to say a special thank you to everybody on the video crew here tonight. Megan Masiosi and Chelsea Roundtree manning the cameras, Jess Levo and Chris Lackner doing the producing. Just an outstanding job here bringing everything to you via video. Once again, your final score, Sewickley Academy 6, Fox Chapel 4 for James Dotson. I am Steve Nagler saying thanks for being with us. Keep it here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network the rest of the week and into next week. We're going to have a lot of hockey for you here on the network, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you. Again, your final score, Sewickley Academy 6, Fox Chapel 4. You're listening to continuing coverage of the PIHL Penguin Cup High School Hockey Playoff, sponsored by the PIHL, and only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network.
You have been following the PIHL Penguins Cup High School Hockey Playoffs on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and sponsored by UPMC Sports Medicine, by J&J Distributing, by the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena, by Excella Health, by Seton Hill University, by 380 Discount Warehouse, by AstroTurf, by Carlow University, and by Trib Total Media. Follow the high school hockey playoffs every day by logging on to tribhssn.triblive.com. The preceding has been a special presentation of the Trib Live High School Sports Network.